What's up everyone, it's Fortnite Friday and we're continuing with our Season 3 drawing series. I'm really excited for today's lesson because not only have you been requesting this, it's quickly become one of my favorite new skins. So let's get ready. This is Masked Fade from Fortnite Season 3. Let's get started at the top center of our page with the bottom edge of the brow. So we start right in the middle, start with a point. Now from here we're going to angle down and out towards the side. And then we'll flatten off the bottom edge of the brow, starting on the left and go straight across towards the left, and then the right. And then we'll bend the edge of the brow going out towards the side of the head. Let's start back on the left, we go up, bend that out towards the left side, go to the right, we're going to go up, and then out. Now we're going to tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. Let's start back on the left side along this curve. We're going to draw a half circle. We're going to come down, round out the eye, and then just pull that up towards the inside corner of the brow. Let's do the same thing on the right. Coming down towards the bottom, rounding this out, and then going up along the side. Let's line up with the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center and draw on the nose. We're going to start on the left. We're going to draw a curve that comes down, round out the nose, and then pull that back up on the right. And then from the inside corners of the eye, we're going to draw a curve that comes in and just hook that down on both sides. Now we go back to the outside of the nose, we're going to draw a curve that goes out and then down towards the cheek. Do the same thing on the right. And then from here we're going to curve out and up towards the side of the head. Going out, and we'll just pull that up. Now we're going to tuck the side of the cheek in underneath the brow. So starting from the top, we'll step down, angle down and out with a straight line. Let's move back and draw the top edge of the mouth. Starting from this point, curve in, and then hook that down. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll connect these 2 points with a straight line. Now we're going to go back up to the top and draw the outside of the bottom fang. Let's start on the left side, curve out, and then back in. And then we'll connect the bottom with a curve, going up the middle, and then back down on the right. Let's draw the inside of the fang. We're going to start back at the top, we're just going to taper this, coming down, and then in towards the bottom of the mouth. And then we're going to separate the top and bottom row of teeth. So in the middle, we start with a straight line going across. And then we'll add a fang. Come down and then up, almost like drawing a V. And we'll continue that line going out in behind the fangs. Now there's 2 tusks that come down along the side. So let's start from the bottom corner of the mouth. Curve down, then out. And then we'll taper that back in behind the bottom fang. And then from the bottom of the mouth, we're going to step down and draw on the lower lip. Starting underneath the fang, we'll add a curve going across and then down towards the right. Let's move back out to the side and draw on the jaw. From the outside of the cheek, we'll step in, draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll curve down and in behind the tusk. Down and just pull that in. And then from the inside of the tusk, we're going to draw 2 straight angle lines coming down and in towards the chin. So start with the left, and then the right. And then we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Now we're going to add a chiseled edge along the bottom of the chin. Let's start from the bottom corner on the left, curve up and in towards the middle, curve out and down towards the right. Now let's move back up to the top and draw the side of the head going up towards the horns. We'll start on the left side, we'll draw a curve that goes up and in. And then we'll draw the socket of the horns. Starting back on the left, draw almost like a half circle, curving in and then up. And then from the top of the socket, we're going to work our way up towards the tip of the horns. Let's start on the left. Curve out, up and just hook that in. Do the same thing on the right side. And then we'll connect the tip of the horns to the bottom of the socket with a curve. We'll go out, down, and then in. Let's draw the inside edge of the hood. Starting from the top of the socket, we curve up and in towards the middle, towards the center point. Curve out and down towards the right. Let's add a little detail on the top of the head. Starting from the inside of the socket, angle down and in with a straight line. Let's flatten this out, coming down and out. I'm going to go out and up underneath the socket. Let's move back to the bottom corner of the brow and draw the inside of the hood. Starting here, I'm just going to curve out around the cheek and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. We'll go out around the cheek, just pull that down towards the same height. And then we'll curve the inside of the hood coming down and in. We want to leave a gap in the center. Let's start on the left, come down, and then bend that in. Do the same thing on the right side. And then we'll draw the outside of the hood. Starting from the bottom corner, we're going to start by going straight up, and then we'll bend that in behind the horn. Let's go straight up towards the top, and right here we're just going to bend that in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Go straight up, and as we get near the top, we're just going to bend that in behind the horn. And then we'll close off the top of the head. Let's start on the inside of the horn. We're going to follow the same curve, going up, and then in towards the middle, and then go back out, and then down towards the right. And then we'll add a patch along the top of the head. Start back on the left, curve up in the middle, and back down. And then from the ends, we're going to angle up and out toward the top of the head. Let's connect the corner of the jaw to the inside of the hood with a curve that goes in and then down. Let's start up here, curve in and then down in behind the tusk. Continue along the bottom towards the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curve in and then down. Continue along the inside towards the bottom. Let's move back up towards the jaw. We're going to curve out and up towards the inside edge of the hood. And it will fill that outside area in black. Now we're going to work our way down the body, starting with the inside edge of the coat. Let's start from this point. We're going to draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the bottom of the coat to right about there. And the same thing on the right side. And then from here we're going to round out the bottom of the coat. Start on the left, curve out, and then up. And then from the outside we draw two straight angle lines going up and in underneath the hood. Start with the left. Pulling this in with a straight angle line. Let's add some detail to the coat. Starting from the inside along the top, we'll step down. Start with a straight angle line coming down and out. We're going to leave a gap on the outside. Line this up on the right. Do the same thing. And then we'll pull this up and out. Let's go back up to the top of the body. So draw a straight angle line coming down towards that line. And I'll trace these two lines along the bottom. Step down, come down and in, and angle back up. Then we'll connect this bottom point to the inside corner of the jacket. Straight line. Then we'll step up and just trace that across. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the shoulders. From the top of the body, we'll step down, draw a straight angle line, going up and out. Let's line this up on the right, and we'll go up towards the same height, and we'll pull that back in with a straight line. And we'll add a trim along the bottom edge. Starting from the outside corner, Come down and in with a straight line, and we'll come down towards the inside of the shoulder. Let's go back to the center of the body. We're going to add a zipper coming straight down the middle, starting underneath the chin, come straight down to right about there, and we'll split this off. We're going to come down and out towards the left, and then the right, and we'll go straight across in behind the inside edge of the coat. Let's add those vertical stripes coming down along the top of the collar. From the top, we'll step out, draw a straight line coming down. I'm just going to match this up on the right side. And then from those lines, we're going to angle down and in towards the zipper. Now we're going to move back up and draw a short angle line coming down and out towards the side. And we'll pull this back up underneath the chin. Let's continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're going to step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. Now leaving a gap in the center, let's go over towards the left, curve the leg going out, and then down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, go out and down towards the right heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, uncurve the foot coming down, and then up towards the toe. Now I'm going to go back to the side and draw on the top of the foot. Starting from the toe, we're going to curve up. And we're going to bend this down, aiming towards the heel, stop right about there. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. We're going to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across on both sides. Let's move back up and draw on the outside of the leg. Starting from the left corner of the coat, we're going to step in, start by coming straight down, and we'll bend the leg coming in towards the top of the foot. Now from the top of the foot, we're going to step up and draw a curve, coming down and then up. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. And then from the center of that curve, we draw a straight line coming down on top of the foot. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. Let's start halfway down the side of the body, starting right here, curve the arm going out, and then down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now going back to the left side, let's draw on the thumb. From the wrist, we're going to draw a small half circle, curving in and then out. And then we'll connect the bottom of the thumb to the wrist with a curve, going up and then in. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll add 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, curve down and then up, step down, curve down and up the second finger. Now we're just going to bring the third finger out and then up towards the cuff. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's go back up to the top. I'm going to curve the cuff coming down and then in just up above the thumb on both sides. And then from this point, we're going to step down, draw the outside of the arm, going up and then in behind the shoulders. And I'm going to go back down and separate out the tips of the fingers. Starting from the inside of the thumb, curve down and up. Same thing to the second and third finger. Let's add that cool pattern across the top of the arm. We're going to start from the outside of the arm. It's going to curve down and in towards the inside. And then from here, we're going to go out. So it gets wider as you go towards the outside of the arm. And then we'll continue this pattern going all the way up towards the top. Just pulling that in, going out. And we'll just do that one more time. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the outside. Just going to taper that in towards the inside. Go back out. In, up towards the top, and then one more time coming towards the inside of the arm. I also want to show that the coat curves back in behind the legs. So we'll start on the left side, curve down and up towards the right. And that's pretty much it. There's Fade from Fortnite Season 3. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.